Hey everyone, and welcome to my concrete farming guide. Today I'll be showing you my route for 801 scrap. We'll be looking for garden gnomes, which will give us 3 concrete each, and bags of cement, giving us 7 each. Before we head out, a quick word on farming. I'd advise wearing or at least carrying a weight reducing armour, especially if you don't have Fallout First and the survival tent that comes with it. Perks wise, pack rat, strong back, they're both going to come in handy. In a pinch, the carry weight boosters and the scrap kits that we get from Bethesda for free from time to time can really be helpful. If you do have Fallout First, then life is easy, but if not, then a combination of the armors, perks, and the boosters should stop you having to waddle to the nearest workbench at least. Well then, let's begin. And our first location is Mosstown. Kind of an awkward one out on its own, which is why we're starting here. Want to head into town, the right hand side area. And you're looking for a boat with a cappy on the front. And next to that is a shack. And under a tinker's workbench are 2 bags of cement. Now you can only get one. The placement, the other one is really bad or just bugged. So you'll need to persuade it to come out. You could use an explosive weapon, but you could just use a grenade. Give it a little persuasion and it will actually pop out. There we go. Now we want to head over towards the Fisher site to the west, and we're looking for the large building on its own. And we'll head round to the back door, and on the left there'll be another 3 bags. Just want to scrap those down. And 35 concrete, not a bad start. Now we come to the general steakhouse for our second location. We don't actually want to go into the steakhouse, just skirt around through the parking lot. And just around the corner, up the stairs, and jump up, and on the balcony you will find 3 bags. Then you want to jump straight back down. And in the garden here you'll find a bunch of gnomes. 2 there. 2 in the corner. 1 killed by a flamingo. And 1 riding a flamingo. Scrap those down for 39. Bring our total to 74. Next is Pylon V13. Just head straight forward from the fast travel point. And you should find 1 bag just on its own. When you've picked that up, turn around and head straight over to Bog Town. You're just looking for a stairwell. It's quite a well-known location for concrete, but people do often miss a few. So you just want to pick up the bags by the wall breach. Then head further in, and by the door there'll be another 4. Then there's 1 on the workbench and 1 on top. And then hidden away just around the corner by the table, there's 1 more bag. I'll scrap those down for 98. Bring our total up to 172. Next move over to Watoga. Just head up and to the right and you'll find a gnome on a table. Then turn round and head up the stairwell. From there you're heading to the far right corner. And you'll find 1 more gnome. And then we're just heading over to Phoenix, the Brotherhood vendor. There's one more gnome and 3 bags. But we're not quite done for Watoga yet. We'll be heading over to the municipal centre. Head up through the elevator. And head up the stairs. There's only one way up. You'll find it, no problem. Just head through the first room and turn right in the second, and you'll find yourself in the courthouse. There'll be 2 gnomes in the gallery areas. If we scrap all that down, Watoga will give us 36 concrete, which will bring our total up to 208. Now heading to Big Bend Tunnel East. There's only 1 bag here, but it's very close by, so we might as well pick it up on the way. And that's just another 7 concrete to add. Now we're heading to the Monorail Elevator, another very well known location for concrete. Just head straight up, turn right at the top, and you can't really miss them, there's quite a lot. There we go, scrap those down. 10 bags giving us 70 in total, bring us up to 285, and then we head up to Huntersville. And just run up as you would normally, but we're not going to head into town. Turn right by this house into the back garden, and in the outhouse we'll find a bunch of gnomes. And don't forget the 1 on its own. We scrap those down, we get another 21, bringing us to 306. Now we're heading over to Whitesprings. I want to take a right from the fast travel point to the utility building. And at the rear of the utility building we'll find 2 bags of cement. Then we'll want to head west over past the chalets onto the fairway, and we're basically just heading over to the far perimeter wall and looking for a breach in the wall. My footage gets a little bit glitchy here, I don't know why, but you're just looking for a wall breach, and there we go, just for 1 bag. And that will give us another 21. Now we head just over the road to the power substation, MZ-02, and just to the right of the gate, we'll find another 2 bags there. It's just another 14 for the total. And now Blackwater Mine. Let's head to the left hand side first. There's 2 bags in a junk area. Then head into the main compound. Before you go in the main building, just by a shelf on the right, there's 1 more bag. And then just head into the mine. And once you're in, head up to the right and then turn left and you'll find 3 bags. When you've got those, you want to head over to the opposite side, and on a shelf you'll find one more bag. Scrapping those down gives us another 49, which takes our total up to 390. Now we come over to Site Charlie. Let's head towards the rear of the building, and amongst the junk you'll find quite a few. One on its own, and then there's a big stack, and then a couple more. Scrap those down, that'll give us another 56 for our total. And then head over to Big Bend West. After Big Bend, we'll just be heading straight up the hill to the substation. Take a left, up the stairs, 2 bags right there, and then there's one more bag just by the steps. We just want to head straight up the hill. I want to head over towards the gate, and in the corner six bags. Scrapping all that down, that'll give us 63. Bring our total up to 509. Next one to Hornwright testing site number 2. You want to head right, not straight in, and you're looking for a golf cart. In the shallow grave you will find gnomes. Make sure you get them all. And then you're looking for a van, and in the rear of the van is a gnome and 2 on the ground, straight outside. Then over to the nearby bonfire, and again we're looking for gnomes. And we scrap all those down for another 36 concrete, bring us up to 545. Now up to Poseidon Energy Plant. You just want to head towards the front of the building. You're just going across. There's one by the fast travel point, and just keep on going, skirting the front, and you'll find another 2. Then turn left and head towards the rear. You're looking for a stairwell. Let's follow it up, and at the top you'll find another 2 bags, and then turn round and head down this long gangway towards the very rear, just for 1 extra bag. Scrap those down for 42. Now over to Lewis & Sons Farming Supplies. From the fast travel point, just look for a truck on the right hand side, and that's our first bag right there. Then you want to head round, and you want to actually head into the interior, into the Putnam residence. And in the left hand corner on a shelf, there'll be another 2 bags. And then just head straight back out. And over slightly to the right, you'll find a ruined property. And head towards the rear. You'll find another 3 bags hidden away. Scrapping all that down will give us another 42. Now we're heading to the Kanawha County Cemetery. Just head straight in through the wall breach and run up to the little shed on its own. And in here we'll find a bunch. Scrapping those down is another 35. Bring our total to 664. And now over to New River Gorge Bridge East. Basically you just want to run and jump all the way until you get to the middle of the bridge. Again, this is another quite well-known one, but it's always worth including. And we're looking for this big radioactive spill, and towards the back is a truck. There are 3 bags on the ground, and then in the back of the truck itself there's 1 more bag. So we'll scrap those down for 28 and then head to Vault-Tec Agricultural. From the fast travel point, immediately turn left and look for this big building. And on the floor randomly are just 2 raw concrete scraps. Then head out, and we're still not going in the main building yet. You want to head past it up into this other building and straight in, and on the left hand side there's just another bag against a wall. From there, head to the rear and you want to find the middle greenhouse, and in here you should find 2 gnomes. And then head to the end greenhouse, and there should be another gnome in here, I think. There we go. There we go. When you've got all 3 gnomes, just head into the final door. And in this first room here, on the shelves, another 2 bags. So we'll scrap those down and get another 30 concrete, bringing us to 724. Now we move up to the Makeshift Vault. Just head straight in. And we're just going to the room in the rear. On a pallet here, 3 bags. Scrap that down, that'll give us another 21, bringing us up to 745. And finally, Clancy Manor. From the fast travel point, you just want to head to the right of the building. And you'll find 1 bag on its own. And then you'll head around to the rear of the building for the rest. There's a couple just in the middle there. And then you want to go around near the door, and there's a stack behind these blocks. And 1 more by the bench. Scrap those down for another 56, which brings us to a grand total of 801. There we go. 801 concrete over 21 locations. I hope you found it helpful. There are more locations for concrete. There's a couple at Wavy Willard, Thunder Mountain Workshop, and there are gnomes everywhere, but I really didn't want the video to drag on. I'm currently working on guides for oil and plastic, but feel free to leave any suggestions for future videos in the comments. Thank you for watching, and feel free to leave a thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, or even a subscribe. Thanks again, and I'll catch you later.